Roblox deadrails is currently one of the most played games on the platform, amassing over 400 million visits in just a couple months. But an adventure game like this comes with a lot of secrets and challenges to make the game interesting for the players. So today, I'll be giving you guys the ultimate beginner's guide and showing you guys some secrets and tips along the way. So first of all, after you spawn in, you need to go over to the trading post to find this piece of gold right here and sell it, which will give you $50 on top of the $20 you get when you spawn in. This means you have a total of $70, and I'll tell you guys how to spend it right now. To collect the gold, you must hold down your mouse and drag it onto the table. After you do that, use the money you get to buy 3 pieces of coal and 1 bandage. To put them all in the sack, click 1 to equip the sack and click F to put the items in the sack. Then go over to the newspaper stall, drag all the newspapers onto your train and put them here against the front so zombies can't get in. After you do that, get the coal out of your sack and drag them into the fire, which generates fuel. Each coal can get you around 3,000 meters, so 3 of them can get you around 9,000. The point of the game is to survive 80,000 meters without dying in the process, and every 10,000 meters there's a checkpoint. Anyways, you're now all set to start up your train, and while driving your train you will see houses like these. Go up to them and kill the zombies with your shovel or any weapon that you currently have. A trick here is you can actually kill the zombies through the window if you see them sticking out. After killing the zombies, make sure to collect them and put them in your sack because they can be used as fuel for your train in the future. After the zombies are all dead and you collected them, go inside of the house and put anything that says valuable or fuel into your sack as well. This is because you can later sell them at checkpoints for money, which I'll show you later how to do so. There are these things called cowboys, which are people on horses with guns, and if you have a good weapon, you will want to fight them because they give you tons of money. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it actually does. Don't put anything useless into your sack because you can only put 10 items in your sack at a time. Also, you need to be on the lookout for the time because when it turns nighttime, which is at 10 p.m., some different types of mob will spawn depending on the moon. To make sure you're safe at night, you want to get yourself to 10,000 meters. When you get there, it will look like the spawn point with all the stores you need as well as the trading post, which is very crucial. Don't worry about the mobs and zombies if you're there because there are turrets outside that would automatically kill the mobs for you. You can kind of put this as a safe point. After the night and all the mobs die, you can put them all into your sack, and if there are zombies, use them for fuel. If they're vampires or werewolves, collect them and sell them at the trading post for money. Use that money for coal if you're very low on fuel, or you can get some wires and protection for the train. Also buy a decent gun if you can afford it, since you must have it for the final boss. But fuel is indeed the most important of them all because if you run out of fuel in the middle of nowhere, you're basically screwed and you will have to restart all over. Also make sure to look at a time and the fuel very frequently to know when you need to get to your next checkpoint. Checkpoints are at every 10,000 meters if you didn't already know. There are also random villages and castles and camps that you will come across, but for this guide I'll only tell you guys about the basic mechanics of the game. But if you guys want me to make a separate video on that, make sure you let me know down in the comment sections down below. Anyways, keep repeating the things I tell you until you get to the 80,000 meter point. And you want to make sure you have a very good gun like the rifle before entering because there will be a lot of mobs shooting at you. After clearing all of them up, make sure you lower the bridge, and after you do so, more mobs will spawn in and you will have to kill all of them. Playing this game with your friends will be a lot easier, and also coal will not be purchasable after around the 50,000 to 60,000 meter point, so make sure you stock up on that towards the beginning. Zombies with a scary face will move way faster, so make sure you be careful for that as well. Also, werewolves can spawn in any type of houses, so if you don't have a gun, run back to your train as soon as possible and drive right away. Anyways, this is the ultimate beginner's guide for deadrails. Hopefully you now know the basics of the game. Subscribe for more deadrails videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.